Hey guys, thanks for tuning in to Comic Book Nostalgia. I'm CB Nostalgia, and I thought we could take a couple minutes to talk about the latest Black Adam trailer. Well, if you've been paying close attention to social media the last couple of days, you may have noticed there has been a lot of focus on Black Adam. The movie is gearing up for its release in just a few weeks, and with that we've been getting a lot of new trailers, and one trailer actually stirred up a bit of controversy. Now, believe it or not, there were a lot of fans that were really upset about this, and although I do understand why, it seems like a step too far, but I thought we could take a couple minutes to talk about it. Now, the latest trailer for Black Adam features a lot of footage from previous movies: Aquaman, Batman vs Superman, Birds of Prey, and an actual shot from the original version of Justice League. Now, as many of you know, lots of fans truly do not care for that version of the movie, and definitely lean towards that newer Zack Snyder completed project that we got to see last year on HBO Max. Now, what's interesting is Warner Brothers posted the trailer, and then with some social media response, it was removed, re-edited, and re-uploaded. Now, originally it featured this particular shot, and this is what drew a lot of fan negative attention. Now, once the new trailer was released, The Rock actually chimed in and even said it was quote-unquote corrected, with the new version removing any references to Joss Whedon's Justice League. However, it doesn't include any additional footage from Zack Snyder's Justice League. The trailer instead replaces that particular Steppenwolf scene with a shot of the lightning hitting the cave from Black Adam that has been part of previous trailers. Now, there's a little bit to take away from this, but first and foremost, I think it shows the influence of The Rock. I really do think he is absolutely working his hardest to ensure this project does well, and he definitely does not want to alienate any of the fans. Fans have a tendency to be in camps, and I found it really weird that even a single frame like this generated such negative response. Officially, the Joss Whedon version of the Justice League is the DCEU Justice League, and Warner Brothers has said many times that Zack Snyder's project was on a cul-de-sac and stood alone as its own thing. This was even confirmed by Zack Snyder himself in an interview with Deadline back in March of 2021. He actually said, "Warner Brothers told me when I started this process that they considered the theatrical cut as canon to the DC universe that they would build out, and that my version will always be like this outworld non-canon version." I'm like, fine, it's your IP, it's your universe, of course, that's your decision. At the time we made the movie, when the movie was written and sort of developed, the plan was to make 2 more Justice League movies while these other solo films were spinning out. So even Zack Snyder has pretty much said that his version of the film is not the canon, but for many fans, it's their headcanon, and that's never going to change. Now, like I said, this more demonstrates the power of The Rock over this project and how important it seems to be to Warner Brothers Discovery to get everybody into the theater and enjoying Black Adam. Considering the financial situation at Warner Brothers Discovery, it was probably a pretty smart idea. Quite honestly, sometimes I find some of this outrage absolutely ridiculous, and should they go down this path, they might find themselves putting out a lot of small fires that have very little return on investment. I definitely get the idea of making fans happy to draw more of them into the theater, but I'm not so sure if people would have boycotted seeing it in theaters for what they view as almost one frame in a trailer. Now, we're going to keep covering everything Black Adam. This movie looks spectacular, and I really can't wait to see not only what The Rock brings to Black Adam, but the live-action versions of both Hawkman and Dr. Fate both look awesome. Obviously, we're covering everything Black Adam moving forward, so make sure you hit that like and subscribe button to get all the lightning strikes. But until we know more, what do you guys think? How do you feel about this footage being removed from the trailer and having it re-released? And do you, like me, think this shows how powerful The Rock really is when it comes to this production? Tell me what you think in the comments below. If you like this video, make sure you hit like, click subscribe, and if you don't ring that bell, you won't get any updates. Peace.